Welcome everybody back to another Sunday night episode of Maxspeed TV Checkered Flag Motorsports Speedway Monkeys presented by Buttkicker. We are at Daytona tonight. I'd like to welcome everybody here as we see some little action going on up the pit road during practice. I'm trying to get all my volume settings correct, so if I'm loud or quiet, you guys out there in chat let me know. But definitely appreciate everybody showing up tonight. Got a few things to go over here as soon as I can get everything set up. Just wanted to go live a little bit early tonight, make sure all my volumes were there. 13 minutes left of practice. We're going to go ahead and dive right into it. Play our national anthem provided by our friends at Madison Rises. We'll get that knocked out. We'll be back in just a little bit, and we will go over our point standing, see our pre-race analytics. And right now we are looking like about 20 people in session at this point. So hang tight, folks. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
All right, folks, welcome back. As you can see, Stephen Lane on the mic tonight. Might be joined up here in a little bit by Mr. Matt Wagner. We'll see. I know he does a little broadcast on Sunday. A little bit earlier, he usually gets done probably about halfway through the race. So, but anyways, we're going to jump right into it. Pre-race analytics coming up. And if I hit the right button right now, we're at a 5-mile-an-hour wind speed, air temp of 79, track temp a little high tonight at 120. We got 80 miles, or 80 laps, I should say, for 200 miles. Tire windows, unlimited tires. So these guys got a big tire budget, so they don't worry about tires. Fuel windows 50%. Pit road speeds at 55 pace, or pace speed should be at 65. But looks like we got a pretty good turnout so far. I'm looking at 16, 19, 20, 21 drivers right now in the session. So not too bad of a field tonight. We're going to go ahead and jump right into our point standing right now. Adam Kilday is in that top spot at 215 points, followed by Mr. Rick Sebrands at 204, 11 behind Adam. Mark Mann coming in third right now at 202. He is 2 behind Rick and 13 behind Adam. Dusty Burkhart is coming into that 4th place spot right now at 172. He is 30 behind Mark and 43 behind Adam. Todd Mays sitting right now in 5th at 166. He is 6 behind Dusty, 49 behind the leader. Bubba Winningham coming in 6th right now at 154. He is 12 behind Todd and 61 behind the leader. Sean Stevens in our 7th place spot right now, 154 behind Bubba and 65 behind the leader. Russell Hancock, one of our biggest movers, you see he's up 9 spots from last week at 149. He's 1 behind Sean and 66 behind the leader. We actually got a tie for 8th between him and Lynn McNeese, both of them at 149. Dana Osborne in our 10th place spot right now at 148, 1 behind Lynn and Russell, 67 behind the leader. Rob Connors is coming in 11th spot right now at 144, 4 behind Dana, 71 behind the leader. Now we got a tie for 12th right now between Les Levy and Ash Ragnar. As you see, Les is up 7 spots from last week, 143 for each of these guys. They're 1 behind Rob and 72 behind the leader. Anthony English coming in the 14th spot right now at 138, 5 behind Ash and Les, 77 points behind the leader. Sean Wilder is rounding out our top 15 right now at 137, 1 behind Anthony at 78 behind the leader. As we continue on down the list here, Andrew Schroeder is coming in 16th. He is 135, 2 behind Sean and 80 behind the leader at this point. Cole Spalding right now is in 17th spot, 134. He's 1 behind Andrew and 81 behind the leader. Dale Rapp in 18th at 132, 2 behind Cole, 83 behind the leader. Now another big mover, Paul Servon, up 9 spots at 127, 5 behind Dale and 88 behind the leader. Rounding out our top 20 right now is Andy Brigante at 120. He is 7 behind Paul and 95 behind the leader. So still early in the season, folks. We're round 6. Got to give a shout out to Luke Gray. He is our sponsor for tonight's race, the Daytona 200. So big shout out to Luke out there. I believe he is actually out on, is he here tonight? I don't see him in the session right now, but Luke is our race sponsor for tonight. Of course, our season sponsor is Buttkicker. Can't forget about those guys. So we're going to step away for just a minute. We're going to play the Buttkicker commercial. Hang tight, folks. We got about 4 minutes left of practice, and we'll try to squeeze in an interview here before qualifying. Hang tight. Be right back. right, so word from our race or our league sponsor, Buttkicker. I appreciate them coming on board for season 1 of the new revamped CFM Speedway Monkeys presented by Buttkicker. Season 1, round 6 here at Daytona again. Tonight's race is sponsored by Luke Gray. Still don't see Luke out there on the track. Let's see if we can get. Looks like Paul is out there. He was last week's winner, I do believe. Looking at. Oh, we didn't want that to come up. Get that out of the way here. Actually, last week's winner was Adam Kilday. We might get Adam up here. We'll see where he is at. Out there on the front or not. Doesn't look like it, so we'll see if we can't grab Adam. If he's in Discord. Don't see Adam out there right now. I'm going to try to get a little bit of a interview with our last week's winner. Bubba Winningham. We got about a minute left to practice. Hey Dylan, good to see you out there, buddy. We got 5 viewers right now. Only 2 likes. That's okay. We're still early. My nephew Dylan out there in chat, so glad to have everybody out there tuning in right now. Let's go ahead and see if I can get my camera turned around here. Bubba Winningham in that beautiful, beautiful car. We'll try to get him up here real quick before we get started and qualify. Bubba, Steve Button Booth, got a copy, buddy? Hey, Bubba, you got a copy? Well, maybe he stepped away for just a minute. We'll move him back down there. We'll see if we can't get our other gentleman up here. David O. Steve up the booth. Got a copy, bud? I am not getting anything from anybody. Huh. Well, I don't know if I'm having Discord problems or what the deal is, but they are getting ready to qualify, so we won't bother them too much. Not sure. I think maybe, let me see, make sure I got all my stuff is looking good. I can't really go down to the driver's room because I guess you're right. I guess because of that win, they don't want to talk to me, so. But these guys are getting ready to qualify. Qualifying is underway. Hopefully, we can get one of these guys to talk to us here in a little bit. We'll see what happens. Going through the field here of the cars. See Sean Stevens out on the track. David O's coming out of pit road. Les Levy's out on the track. Now they get one qualifying lap. 2 fast repairs tonight and 2 GWC attempts, so the times will start rolling in here pretty second. Some guys are already up to speed. My buddy Joshua, the owner of MaxspeedTV, out there in chat. Man, I know you're not feeling the greatest. Joshua did come up into the booth a little bit earlier to visit with me, so definitely glad to see him. He's actually sounding a little bit better. So Joshua, how's the volume coming across the string for me? You guys could give me a heads up. All right. Uh-oh. About the time we go on Anthony English, he goes flying through the... And just... I don't know what he did there, but just Anthony being Anthony, I guess. But right now, Les Levy is in our top spot at a 50.531, followed by Anthony English with a 50.559. Alex Giffen right now in that third place spot, a 50.574. Andy Brigante in fourth at a 50.575. Sean Stevens in fifth with a 576. Dusty Burkhart with a 578. Pretty close times, guys. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but that's just Anthony being Anthony. So about a minute left in qualifying here, guys. I started the stream just a little bit early so I could make sure my volumes were in pretty good shape. It sounds like from what you guys are saying out there in chat, everything is sounding pretty good, so I'm just not sure why my Discord is not coming through, or I couldn't hear anybody a while ago. So, but we're winding down qualifying, about a minute left. Again, Les Levy still in that top spot. Anthony English in second. Alex Giffen has moved to third. Andy Brigante in fourth. Sean Stevens in fifth. Dana Osborne currently sitting in sixth. Dusty Burkhart in seventh. Paul Servant in eighth. Todd Mays ninth. Cole Spalding 10th. Daniel Holloway out here on the track tonight. He is in 11th. Haven't seen Daniel in a while. Adam Kilday right now in 12th. David Overstreet in 13th. John Guerrera just jumped up in there into the 12th place spot, which pushes Adam down to 13th. David O in the 14th. Doug Johnson 15th. Russ Hancock 16th. Bubba Winningham 17th. Michael Allen 18th. Robert Amaral in 19th, and right now Michael Pratt, Mark Mann, Rick Seabrands, Lynn McNeese is actually showing to be on track, but he is sitting at the exit of pit road. Andrew Schroeder and Ash Regner have not started qualifying. They're not going to be able to get in, so we're going to go ahead and get Mr. Les Levy up here into the booth. If I could get this thing to work. Les, Steve up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, how you doing, Stephen Lane?
Man, doing pretty good, man. Great time out there, a 50.531. You got the pole tonight. How's things feel out there?
Feeling good. The boys prepared a new car, new paint job, a little extra clear coat to keep them decals smooth, so we're ready to rock and roll, go fast.
Little bit of more aerodynamic with that, right?
Oh, yeah, you put that extra clear coat, sand those decals down, and you'll gain yourself some speed.
Well, man, I noticed that the track temperature was a little bit high, sitting about 120 is what I checked the last time. So do you think that's going to be much of a factor?
Yeah, I think it's going to be. It's 125 right now, so it looks like it's going to go up a little bit. These cars have become a little tough to drive, especially on the bumps, and I think it's going to be a little bit of a survivor early on, and then we'll race it hard at the end. All
right, buddy. Well, good luck, man. Keep her fast and keep her straight. Keep her all four wheels down.
You too, Steve. Congratulations again on that Wednesday win. Nice to see you, buddy.
I appreciate it, brother. Y'all have a good one.
Be safe.
All right, so you heard from our pole sitter, Mr. Les Levy. And yes, just to answer your questions out there, I did get my first win Wednesday night OP. Man, it was just the right place at the right time, and I was excited, to say the least. I was excited, but definitely glad to have everybody out there. 10 people watching right now. Joshua out there, Brendan Kennedy, Dylan Lane, my nephew. Looks like who else we got out there? Well, that's all that's talking. So, but definitely appreciate everybody that showed up tonight. 10 viewers right now. If you haven't hit that like button, be sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to MaxspeedTV, if I can talk tonight, Joshua's kind of rubbing off on me. But if you haven't subscribed to MaxspeedTV, be sure you hit that subscribe button, and be sure you hit that notification bell so you know every time we go live. I know we have, we'll be, of course, tonight with CFM. Monday night will be off night for us. I will be racing Monday night, and then Tuesday, Joshua will be back for Downforce Truck Series. I think we are heading to, where are we at? I think we are at Nashville. I do believe Richmond. I keep forgetting Richmond. It's Nashville. We're at on the cars on Thursday night. So yeah, appreciate everybody again tuning in as we are getting ready to go green for the beginning of the race here. If I can get my timing screen to act right, it'll help if I hit the little P button. Les Levy, Anthony English, Alex Gibbon, Andy Brigante, Sean Stevens, our top 5. Dana Osborne, Dusty Burkhart, Paul Servant, Todd Mays, and Cole Spalding is rounding out our top 10. 11th, starting 11th will be Daniel Holloway, John Guerrero at 12th, Adam Kilday 13th, David Overstreet 14th, Douglas Johnson 15th, Russ Hancock 16th, Bubba Winningham starting 17th, Michael Allen in 18th, Robert Emerald 19th, Rick Seabrand's 20th, Mark Mann 21st, Michael Pratt 22nd, Andrew Schroeder 23rd, Lee McNeese in 24th, and Ash Regner in 25th. Yeah, I have the power. It's all right. Yeah, if he drank as much NyQuil, Dylan, as he said he has, he might fall asleep there at the computer screen. So, but here we go, folks. Coming around, pace car will dive off down to the safety of pit road. And the start of the race will be on green. So then there we go. Green flag is out, folks. Here we go. Round 6 at Daytona. Anthony English gets a good jump out to the front, but he's got some help coming up behind him. But that lower line is organized a little bit better between the 62 of Les Levy. That is the 99 of Alex Gibbon and the 27 of Sean Stevens. But the number 8 car, Dana Osborne, coming up behind. Looks like the 13 of Andy Brigante, trying to get Anthony pushed up there. As you see Andy get a little bit off center. Now with these cars, you got to be careful. You're drafting the bump draft on these cars. It will get the lead car that's getting bumped a little bit loose, almost lifts up the rear end. See some side drafting going on. Really nothing much happening. Even back towards the back, we're back here on Adam Kilday right now. These guys are just side-by-side races. Beautiful paints out there tonight. See a lot of spec maps going on and everything else. We'll go on back here. My Stream Deck I have to click on my screen every now and then, but we're kind of going through the field. Cole Spalding, Paul Servant. Ooh, big jump around up there up towards the front. See Les Levy kind of get a little bit low there. onto that yellow line as Anthony drops it down in front of Les. Leaves Andy Brigante and Dana Osborne on that high side with Paul Servant right behind him. Oh, Anthony's not liking what he's seeing. He drops down to the apron, going to go back to the back of the field. Not sure if he's just absolutely not liking what he's seeing or what the deal was, but there's Mr. Mark Mann right now in 19th spot. Mara out there in chat. I just happened to look over about the time I was on Mark and seen you, Mara. But Mark, he's just kind of hanging out back here doing his Mark thing. Ooh, stay off that apron, buddy. Again, track temps are pretty high. We were at 125 degrees. We dropped down to 123. Still a bit warm out there, folks. See Rick Seabrand's back here in that 23rd spot, followed by Andrew Schroeder and Ash Regner. Ash Regner running that fire department scheme. There's a pace car, but we're going back up front. Dana Osborne out front has led 2 laps. Paul Servant trying to lead a lap himself out on that outside. Andy Brigante down on that inside. Les Levy has moved up right there behind Andy, and that's the number 49 of Cole Spalding right behind Paul Servant. Yeah, he is right, Brendan. It is league rule. I know they don't like for you to get down below the double yellow on a pass to gain position, but that is all depending upon league rules. So each league has their own rules set up. Let's see if I can find that answer. Kind of watching the leaders up here. Cole gets a little bit loose. Whoa, Paul almost was not clear. Kind of has to go back up on that mid line again. Get back up here on Dana Osborne. Let's see, let's see if I can. Not seeing anything right now in the rules. About the double yellow, but if I don't get the answer tonight, I will have it answered for you when I have more time to look over the rules a little bit more. But as of right now, I'm not seeing anything about a double yellow rule for CFM. So, but right now, Dana Osborne is still out front, has led 4 laps. Andy Brigante right behind him. Paul Servant to the outside of him. Paul has led 1 lap, and that's another lap for Dana Osborne. Got a little bit of movement back here towards the back, but everybody is still pretty much side by side racing, folks. Look back here on Mark, man. They're still, we're 3 wide up here. Let's see if I can figure out. I believe that was Daniel Holloway, the 21. Running 3 wide, has no help. He actually drops it back down and gets back into the mix. You can see kind of side-by-side racing. Oh, pretty much half of the field. Everybody else is back here in single file. You see the 46 of David Overstreet out there on that outside line. I don't know if he's going to try to make that stick, but Bubba Winningham to the inside of him. I think he's just going to drop it right back down and find Bubba. Get back up here at the front. Paul Servant, Dana Osborne trying to pull away, but Andy Brigante is right there with them, trying to catch up to him. Looking on the outside, looks like John Guerrero and Cole Spalding trying to make that outside line work, or I should say midline. That's kind of where it's at right now. As we see another car off down, I believe that is Sean Stevens. Dropping down to the apron, not liking what he's seeing. But lap 11 of 80 so far, been some good racing to start the race. Guys are being patient. Get back up here, Bubba Winningham running in 11th. Started 17th, so he's gained some spots. Right now, it looks like our biggest mover is Russ Hancock, who started in 16th, moved up to that 6th place spot. So a 343 of Russ Hancock. These guys up front, Paul Servant, Dana Osborne just back and forth. Getting a good push. Oh, the 343, Russ Hancock getting a little bit squirrely. Looking back up here, Dana Osborne will lead another lap. Does have Paul Servant in tow. Cole Spalding to the outside, Andy Brigante inside, John Guerrero to the outside, and that is the 21 of Daniel Holloway right behind him. Of course, Bubba Winningham is right there. Now you'll notice these 4 guys together are making some pretty good moves and moving pretty good. If that outside line can get a little more structure, they should be able to catch up. But got to close that gap between John, and there we go, John and David, closing that gap there between Cole and John. Dana Osborne is going to lead another lap. So that's 8 laps led for Dana. Looking back here, our pole sitter Les Levy dropping back, just being patient. Looks like Andy Brigante jumped out to the front there. Cole giving him a pretty good push. Now they got to watch their temperatures on their cars as well. These cars do have a tendency to overheat a little bit, but you can poke that nose out just a little bit to get some air in there. You should be in pretty good shape. Andy Brigante will lead that lap, so he got his first lap led. Really not much movement going on throughout the field. Everybody is staying pretty patient. You see Dana Osborne has jumped back out to that lead spot, but guys, it's anybody's ball game. We're still early, lap 15 of 80. Well, let's not forget our MaxspeedTV partnership with WGG. WGG energy drink so you can be more of yourself. No additives, nothing. I wish Josh would send me that that breakdown that he has from WGG, but he's flat done it yet. Hint. Again, we got 12 people out there watching, 4 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, folks, please hit that like button for me. Lets Joshua know that I'm doing a good job for MaxspeedTV. We're trying to find my mouse. Going back through the field here, not really seeing, like I said, a lot of movement. Let's go ahead and bring our cameras out just a little bit. Get a different camera view, kind of a wider view here. And we do have, oh, David with that big move in front of Bubba. But we do have a chopper up in the air following the action. I don't know how long they'll stay up there, but you know, they may be able to stay up the whole race. Who knows? We're focused right now on the number 20 car of Michael Allen. We see the number, looks like the number 54. That's going to be Todd Mays. Getting a run on the outside. These guys have been out here 18 laps, so I would expect that pit stops will start to be happening pretty soon. As you see, everybody is just about in single file line. See some movement going on back here. Buddy Doug Johnson out there. He started in 15th, dropped back to 21st. We got some 3 wide action going on right here with Anthony English. That is Rick Seabrands, Andrew Schroeder, the 54 Todd Mays. 66 of Bubba Winningham and the 20 of Michael Allen down on that inside line. Todd's kind of stuck in that, what we call the sucker hole. Try to get back up here. 19 laps. They have 20 laps they've been out as Dana Osborne does lead another lap, so that's 13 laps led for Dana. I know I've got a few drivers that said they don't mind doing live interviews while they're out there racing, but yeah, I don't really like to do it, especially when they're in, you know, going 3 wide and stuff. Kind of looking back here to see if anybody is going to try to pit this time by. See Douglas Johnson and the 99 of Alex Green trying to work together as who he goes. Pits, green flag, pit stops. Got to get her shut down. Don't want to get no black flags coming on the pit road. And with the new ATVO update, it tells us whether or not they get a black flag. So Daniel Holloway opted to stay out, but that, let's see, where were we at? I believe that was the 8th of Dana Osborne. Oh, 99 action having some issues there, but these guys coming back out on the pit road, back out from pit road. Right now, Daniel Holloway, just came into pit. So Daniel, Anthony, looks like our leaders, Andy Brigante, Sean Stevens, Todd Mays, Daniel Holloway, Rick Seabrands, they're all coming back off the pit road. That's going to put Adam Kilday right now by himself, but he is probably going to make one more lap and come down pit road himself. He has been out here 22 laps. John Guerrera is, don't know if he's having issues or what, but he is slowing down. He is out of fuel, maybe. I'm not sure what's going on with John. He's got some smoke coming out. He may have blown his engine. Oh man. I'm not sure what happened to John, but he did have some smoke coming out. I thought I heard a pop, but that's going to put Anthony English right now as our leader. Rick Seabrands in second, Andy Brigante third, Mark Mann in fourth, and Lynn McNeese right there in fifth. These five guys are running together. Todd Mays is trying to catch up to him, but he is out of the draft about a second behind, but he is gaining on them just a little bit. And then you see Andrew Schroeder, David Overstreet, Dusty Burkhart, Dana Osborne, Les Levy, Paul Servant, Cole Spalding in that next big group. They're making up some time to the leaders right now. Bubba Winningham kind of out here by himself. Michael Allen behind him. Maybe them guys are going to try to hook up and get together. We'll see. Kind of keep an eye on that for a minute. Bubba is running about 186 miles an hour. Russ Hancock, Michael Pratt, next group, Robert Emerald, Ash Rector, Sean Stevens, Doug Johnson, Daniel Holloway. As you see Daniel making that outside run on Doug. Adam Kilday still kind of out here by himself. Alex Gippen as well. John Guerrero is back out on the track. So I'm not sure what happened to John, but he did have some smoke coming out of that vehicle. But now we're back up here to the front. Anthony English still out front. Has led 4 laps now. Rick Seabrands right behind him. Manny Brigante in third still. But look at that outside line trying to form. That is the 54 of Todd Mays. But he's got some company with Andrew Schroeder, Dana Osborne, and Paul Servant. But we're 3 wide right here, folks. Dana Osborne on that outside, really with no help, but he kind of drops it back behind Andrew. Trying to get a little more structure there so they can stay in the draft and push up towards the front. You see that's exactly what's happening. That mid-line is actually pretty fast. But coming out of the corner, they're losing a little bit, but Anthony and Rick down there on the bottom, as you see the 54 Todd Mays dropping down to that low line in front of Anthony. These Andrew Schroeder and the number 8 of Dana Osborne and Paul Servant that outside line. Get me a drink of coffee here, folks. And Andrew Schroeder is actually going to get that lap. So he has led a lap tonight as he drops it down in front of Todd. Lap 27 of 80. No stages for CFM. They run straight through 80 laps. It's 80 laps. So, Rick Seabrands falling back a little bit. Don't know what happened there. kind of fell back a little bit, trying to get up into the draft, unless he just does not like what he sees out there. He may be falling back to get back here with Mark Mann, because them two guys do like to run together. Getting back up here to the front, Dana Osborne, Andrew Schroeder, Paul Servant. Dana just jumped back out to that midline in front of Paul. But Todd May is right behind Andrew. Oh, gave him a bump a little too hard. Got Andrew just a little bit loose. Good save, though. Andrew does stay with the pace, does keep up with the number 8 of Dana Osborne. Joshua's out there rooting for Burkhart as his first pick. Second pick would be David Overstreet as well. You know, it's like you said, and I proved it the other night. You know, anybody can win. And yeah, Brendan, I agree. I'd like to see these guys go green to checker, but we'll see what happens. So far, I mean, everybody is really doing a good job, being patient, not forcing anything. 25 drivers out here on the track tonight. Now, John Guerrera is a lap down, and he's going to be getting caught up with, I think, here pretty soon. We'll see. I think he is actually on the other end of the track. Yeah, he's coming out onto the back stretch. Fixing to come in turns 3 and 4. He is trying to make up some time, but it's tough to do when you're by yourself. Joshua, I know, wasn't feeling good. He said that he would, if he was feeling better, he'd be up here helping. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, we were live when we caught that, folks. Hang tight. We'll see what we can see has happened. Let's see if we can't get a rewind on this real quick. Kind of see what looks like it started with the number 49 of Cole Spalding. We'll get on a chase view here. Let's see if we can't oh, Cole just got sideways, got down into Andrew. And then Andrew came up and got into Paul. Ooh, Andy Brigante nowhere to go. You see Andrew, and oh, that was David Overstreet. We see we're on with Dusty Burkhart right now as Cole come down. Collected Dusty as well. Anthony English looks like he was able to get through that, maybe scraped the wall a little bit. Mark Mann, did he get a piece of that as well? Or did he just dive off? Nope, he got a piece of that. Andrew Schroeder was sliding back up the track. Ooh, Mark nowhere to go. Rick Sebrands, you see he locked it up trying to avoid everything and looking for a hole to make it through. Looks like he kind of came through unscathed. As well as Bubba Winningham. We're back here with Bubba. Now, this is going to cause them to get caught back up, guys. And, well, let's see. Well, let's get Bubba up here. See if Bubba will talk to us real quick. Bubba, Steve up the booth. Got a copy, bud?
Hey, my friend, what's going on tonight, man?
Hey, you know, just watching. Good run, really. 32 laps, a green flag, got a green flag pit stop. Looked like you was able to kind of skate through that little incident there. How's the track feeling out there to you?
The track started real slippery. It was about 130 degrees when we started. It's down to 103 now, so it was real slick, and you could feel it going into the turns. But it's starting to tighten up just a little bit now, so I think we'll continue to see some good, clean racing and look for some good competitive racing coming up here, too.
Well, you know, everybody's been really patient from what I've seen. That's really what wins these super speedway races, right?
Yeah, so that's right. Being patient, keeping your car clean, stay out of trouble. And I think everybody understood, we had a slick track, and so they weren't taking too many chances. And when you did, you could feel it. Your car would start getting loose and everything. And so I think as this thing cools off a little bit, as we're approaching the evening time here, I think you'll see a little more aggressive driving, but the cars ought to hold the track pretty well.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck, and hopefully we'll see you at the end of the race.
All right, my friend. Thank you, buddy.
Yep. All right, so you heard it from Mr. Bubba Winningham, the 66. Beautiful car. Let me get my camera turned around here so we can see his car. Beautiful spec Mac car, Chevy Land 66, Chevy Camaro. These guys, they spend just as much time practicing as they do working on these cars. So, but beautiful, beautiful paint job there, blue and white. Love the colors. Of course, blue is one of my favorite colors anyway. So, but well, pace lights are out. We are going to be going back green here shortly for our restart. A checker flag, Motorsports Speedway Monkeys. Presented by Buttkicker, Season 1, Round 6. We are at Daytona. And looking at the schedule, let me see if I can pull that up here. Looks like we will be at Atlanta next week. And then we will be off for 2 weeks for Christmas and the New Year's. And then we'll be back on January the 5th. And we will still be in the Xfinity cars next week. Next week's race is going to be sponsored by John Cabrera at Atlanta. I believe Atlanta is going to be 100 laps. So looking forward to that race as well. Right now, Les Levy is going to be getting us started. Green flag is back out. Les is on the loud pedal. Back up here, started pole, back up on the top. Lynn McNeese right behind him on the outside. You got Todd Mays in that 54 machine. Bubba is right there with them. So 77, Robert Amaral up towards the front. Robert started back in the 19th spot. Guys need to work together to try to keep that and get some separation. Got 12 people out there watching right now. Appreciate everybody showing up. Mara, Josh, Brendan Kennedy, Dylan Lane. And yes, that is my relation. That's my nephew. Joshua's probably passed out because he hasn't been feeling real good, folks. He had that bronchitis, flu, and what else was it? Strep throat. All at the same time. Poor guy. Looking back here, the number 20 just got doored. Was able to hang on to it. Great save by the number 20 of Michael Allen. Daniel Holloway up here. 99 Alex Giffen on the outside, making it 3 wide. You see Daniel Holloway dropping it down towards the bottom. He's actually kind of in between that low line and that mid line, maybe trying to get a little bit of air into that radiator, but a little bit of movement. Doug Johnson and Dana Osborne right there on that mid lane. Really good racing so far. We're kind of looking at everybody here. Russ Hancock, Paul Servon, Anthony English, Sean Stevens. Getting a little separation. And then you got Ash Regner back here with Dusty Burkhart, Adam Kilday, Rick Seabrands, Mark Mann, Andrew Schroeder, John Guerrera, Cole Spalding. Getting back up to the front. Les Levy led 4 laps now. Coming up on his 5th lap led. These guys are side-by-side racing, folks. And Mara, how have you been doing? I know we ain't got to talk a whole lot. When you're up here in the booth by yourself, it's kind of hard to keep an eye on everything. I don't know how Joshua does it by himself, but definitely glad to see you out there rooting on Mark Mann tonight. Mark, he's just back here doing Mark things. He's caught up to Rick Seabrands. I know these two guys do run together, and they run well together too. So, looking back up here, Andrew Schroeder and John Guerrera out there on that outside line, trying to get caught up to that pack. We got Dusty Burkhart jumping up there with them as you see Andrew dropping down. Oh, we got another wreck, folks. Not sure what happened, but the caution is out, so we will see what happened here as we get on our chase view that has us on Daniel Holloway. Let's go with a far chase so we can kind of get a better idea of what happened. Oh, looks like a checkup actually up in front with the 77 of Robert Amaral. See what happened here. Looks like the 99. Oh, looks like net code right there, folks. Let me get on the chase view and we will see for sure. Let me slide my camera over. Just looked like there was some net code. They would have touched. As you see Robert Amaral, and that checked up Bubba. Bubba gets a shot, a little bit of a shot, not bad, from Michael Pratt. And as you can see, that checkup, ooh, Daniel Holloway, nowhere to go, right up into the Russell Hancock, back down into the number 20. Adam Kilday is going to get a piece of that as well. Let's see if, see who else was involved in that. See if, it looks like Dusty Burkhart may have been involved. Yep, he got collected, nowhere to go for Dusty. Poor Andrew Schroeder down there at the bottom, trying to stay out of the way. He gets collected. John Guerrera. Looks like Anthony English made it through that again. So we'll see. It's gonna got several black flags out there. Daniel Holloway, Russ Hancock, Michael Allen, and Adam Kilday all meatballed. Bubba Winningham looks like he did get a black flag, but that got cleared, it looks like. Hey, Luke. Good to see you. Hey, thank you for sponsoring tonight's race. I didn't see you in Discord. I was going to bring you up, but, man, appreciate the sponsorship for tonight's race. And let's go ahead. I'm going to get Anthony up here as soon as he comes off of pit road, because I need to ask him something. So we'll get Anthony English up here in the booth. Anthony, buddy, is Steve up in the booth? Got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, Steve?
I got to know, how many of them Lucky Rabbit Feets do you have in your pocket?
I don't know, but I also don't want to find out.
Well, man, that happened right in front of you. What'd you see from your side?
Oh man, it's just like the last wreck. I was right behind it when it happened, and these cars are so hard to whoa up that it's like a scramble. It's like getting on the brake, trying to drown shit, trying not to skid the tires, trying to watch your mirror. Hopefully somebody don't run you over and stuff. So it's hard. I mean, once you see them start getting into each other, you're almost not even paying attention to them anymore, and you're like paying attention to your car and who's behind you, so you don't get run over.
Well, obviously you've got plenty left in your pocket. So, but man, I was like, man, I got to ask him how many rabbits he got in his pocket tonight, because that was twice that. I don't know how you made it through, but you did. Man, good luck. We'll get you back down there, and we'll see you at the end of the race.
Thank you, Steve. Hopefully I get to talk to you again at the end of the race.
We'll let's hope so. All right. Yeah, I had to ask you that because, my goodness, I don't know how he made it through both of those wrecks, but he did. Yeah, let's see. I haven't talked to Daniel. Where is he at? There he is. Let's see if, I don't know if he is in TeamSpeak or not. Yeah, he is. Let's look, see if the lights are still on or not. Well, let's do it. See, we'll do it here in just a minute. Lights are off on the pace car, so you you think he's ducking a loss? Is that what it is? Yeah, he kind of, it almost looked like he might have oversteered a little bit, trying to keep it down. He kind of went up and then maybe oversteered a little bit to get back down to the bottom, and it kind of got him a little sideways, which, caused a checkup. But like, Anthony said, these cars are so hard to whoa up. When you're at 180, 190 mile an hour, you hit the brakes and these things will just keep on sliding. So, but yeah, we'll try to get Daniel. Like I said, I haven't seen Daniel in a while either, and I've raced with him before as well. So Joshua was still out there. I'm trying to remember. It was him and another guy that used to run the Hershey's Kisses and the Reese Pieces. I can't remember the other guy's name. But as you see the pace car dive off down the safety of pit road, green flag is back out. It is on the leader, so Les Levy, man, almost maybe wrong gear or I don't know what. It just did not take off. Of course, our track temps have dropped. Like Bubba said, between transition between the daytime and the evening, track temp did drop down to 98 degrees. So, Chris Akers, that's it. Thank you, Luke. I couldn't remember Chris's name to save my life. I haven't raced with them guys in a while either. So, a little over halfway through the race. 2 cautions, not bad. Oh, we got another one. There's going to be another one, guys. I just seen that. That looked like it was John Guerrera, Russ Hancock. Yep, John Guerrera is involved. He has got major damage. So he is probably going to have to tow. Anthony English got a black flag probably for going down pit road to miss. Well, let me see if I can figure out what happened on that. We'll get a rewind here. And then we'll go to a chase view. And see what happened. Oh, right there, folks. Looked like Michael Allen just come down a little too soon on John. We'll see if So we can see Michael Allen right there. Little bit of net code, but I think they were going to touch regardless. As you see, Michael did have his brakes locked up. That looks like the only two cars that were involved. As you can see, there's Andrew Schroeder, Rick Seabrands, Anthony English down there on pit road. So that's where their black flags came in. So they'll get those cleared. We are back live. Let's see. Where is Mr. Where's he at? Daniel Holloway. Well, we'll see if we can't get Mr. Holloway up here real quick and have a little visit with him. Mr. Holloway, Stephen Lane up in the booth. Got a copy, bud?
Hello, hello.
Hey, good to see you back out on the track again, brother. I got somebody out in chat that says that you've been ducking the races for trying to duck from a loss.
No, just family-wise, and kid started high school, so he's been playing sports, and we've been doing a lot of family things. Freshman in high school, and also him and I have been doing some referees on soccer games and stuff like that.
I got you. Well, that was actually Luke Gray that was saying you've been ducking a loss from him, so.
So Luke Gray, if he's watching, boy, he must be extinct like his dinosaur car.
Oh, but man, it's good seeing you. Like I said, I haven't seen you, and we were talking about racing with you and Chris Akers and the Hershey Kisses and the Reese Pieces car.
Oh yeah, for sure. Old-fashioned classic cars. Nope, I'm back. So give these guys a run for their money. So
it's glad to have you back, buddy. Glad to have you on with the CFM Speedway Monkeys, and man, just had to bring you up here to say hi and visit with you for a second. Like I said, ain't got to see you in a while.
Thank you for having me up here, and I'm just gonna have a little fun this season here. Started a little late, but I might sneak in the playoffs. I might get a win. You never know.
You never know.
Anything can happen. I'm just keeping my car clean out here for now. Gotta dust this paint scheme, this car out of the hauler at the last minute, and boy, I did do a rookie mistake at the first green flag pits. That's for sure.
Hey, you got to get the cobwebs knocked off a little bit there, buddy.
Yeah, she's gonna look alive here pretty soon. We just got halfway. I got it's still a long race. I got Paul in front of me. I got all these guys here I race with each week. It's a good group of guys.
It is
every week.
Really
so it's not easy, that's for sure. So.
Well, buddy, we're going to let you go. We're fixing to go back green, and good luck, and we'll see you later.
Thanks, sir.
All right, so there you go. You heard it. Sports Crazy Boy Candyman, that's what we call Daniel Holloway, because he always runs the Hershey Kisses car. Him and Chris Akers were teammates, and there was always one in a Hershey's Kiss and one in a Reese's Pieces car. So, but definitely glad to have him back out here on the track and with us here tonight. We're going to run through our top 10 real quick. Les Levy is right now in that lead spot. Todd Mays in second. Alex Giffen in third. David Overstreet fourth. Lynn McNeese fifth. Paul Servant and sixth. Andy Brigante seventh. Actually, it's Andy Brigante in sixth. Paul in seventh. Douglas Johnson in eighth. Daniel Holloway's we just talked to in ninth. Michael Pratt rounding out our top 10. Green flag is back out, folks. We are on lap number 45 of 80, so just a little over halfway through. Hopefully, we can kind of get things calm down a little bit and finish out this race under green. So Todd Mays and David Overstreet out on that outside, and then we got Les Levy there with Todd Mays and Lynn McNeese, Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway on the inside. Outside, Todd Mays, David Overstreet, Andy Brigante, Douglas Johnson, Doug Johnson. I believe that is the number 8 of Dana Osborne. Again, folks, 13 viewers, only 4 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, it lets MaxspeedTV, Joshua, know that I'm doing a good job. And, well, I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast. I'm still new broadcasting on my own, folks. I just started at the beginning of this season for CFM, and before that, a race or 2 with NSRA. So I'm still learning the ropes, still learning the camera angles and everything like that. So well, we're going to do something we normally do. We are going to do a little bit of crank it up. I know there's some people that like watching that, so here we go. A little bit crank it up for you, folks. All right, folks, a little bit of crank it up for y'all tonight. Cars are sounding real good out there tonight. Again, glad to have everybody tuning in. 14 people out there watching tonight. Not everybody may not be talking it up in chat, but that's okay. Again, special shout out to Luke G, Luke Gray out there in chat, sponsored tonight's race. Sorry you wasn't here tonight, buddy, but glad to have you out there tuning in and watching these guys run. So, Daytona 200, we are lap 50 of 80, so we got 31 to go, folks. Good battle up front. Les Levy, Todd Mays, Alex Giffen, all up here. David Overstreet, Andy Brigante, Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway in the mix, like he said, is trying to knock the cobwebs and the dust off the car. Really not a lot going on. Looks like we have lost John Carrera. Looks like he has taken his car behind the wall. Man, I hate to see that. It's probably a little bit frustrating, which I know when you can't seem to miss the incidents and the wrecks. Oh, a little bit of 3 wide action going on up here. David Overstreet is stuck out there on that outside. Dana Osborne is catching up. Ooh, Douglas Johnson come up into David a little bit. Guys going to have to settle that down, calm that down. We're going to have another wreck as they touch again. See Dana Osborne right behind David Overstreet, trying to push him around all of that. Ooh, got him a little bit squirrely there. Maybe hit him a little. Well, these cars are horrible at the bump draft. They really are. Oh, power outage. John, I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, I hate that. Everett Grover out there in chat. Hello, Everett. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you out there tonight as well. Looks like David's trying to get a run on Doug, but just don't have enough to get around him. I believe that was Michael Allen in the number 20 car falling back. You see Bubba Winningham right there getting around him, but we're 3 wide right here with Daniel Holloway on that low side, Douglas Johnson in the middle, David Overstreet on the outside. Pinching down 3 wide, couple rows deep here. David Overstreet, Michael Allen, Dana Osborne out there on that outside line. Take it. Oh, and we're wrecking, folks. Oh, several cars involved into that one as well. As we looking at the rewind here, we're going to get up towards the front. That started right up here. We'll see if we can't get our camera angle switched around here. And that happened right here with Doug Johnson. Like maybe a little bit of net code, but Douglas was coming up. Yeah, you can see right there, net code. Kind of got him a little bit out of whack, but he was coming up the track. And right into the left rear quarter panel of David Overstreet. Of course, that collected several other guys as well. You see David right there, collected the number 8 of Dana Osborne. The 69 of Dusty Burkhart and the 49 of Cole Spaulding. There's the 27 of Sean Stevens. Somehow got through that. 77 of Robert Amaral. Looks like he might have got into the back of Ash Regner. So we are back live now, folks, on Andrew Schroeder, but we're going to see. Of course, everybody's coming down the pit now. These guys are getting about 20 laps in, 22 laps before they have to refuel. So there's at least going to be one more pit stop unless we have another caution. So far we've had, I believe that's our 3rd caution, 4th caution, 9 laps. We've got 25 laps to go and 20 lead changes. Who can we pick on? Let's pick on... see if we can't get Mr. Mark Man up here. Mark, got a copy, buddy?
Oh, what's up?
Hey, how's it going out there tonight, man?
Oh, it's going great. It's going great in Discord. We're just chatting it up, laughing. Having a good old time tonight.
Gotta have fun, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've
Well,
been
hey,
hanging here in the back all race long, man, so I haven't really been up there much at all. But we're going to see what happens here. We're going to have a short fuel run here. We'll see how many people go and how many people stay out. And see if we can't make a late run here.
of course, Mayor was out there chat there, rooting for you as always. So it's like, well, let's pick on old Mark tonight. So,
Oh, yeah.
well, man, I don't know what's going to happen with these updates that's going to happen. Do you think they're going to fix the bump draft issues with these cars?
I hope so, because you cannot really bump very well with these cars. You get people all kinds of out of shape. You get out of shape yourself. So, and they get hot very quick. But that's always been a thing with the Xfinity car. I don't know. I hope they fix it.
We'll see, right?
Yeah, brother.
All right, man. Let's see how you were down here. Where were you at? You were down here before, wasn't you?
With Anthony and Rick and
Yep.
Andrew. Yep.
Yep. All right, buddy. We'll get you back down there. Good luck, Mark, and we'll
right, bro.
see what happens, man.
Sounds good, man.
All right, see you.
Later.
All right. I'm going to start writing down where I pull these guys out of the rooms. I keep forgetting. But Brayton Cow's out there in chat, always rooting for the leader, of course. So Paul Savant right now is in our top spot. Alex Giffen in second. Les Levy third. Len McNeese fourth. Michael Allen rounding out our top five. Douglas Johnson in sixth. Todd Mays in seventh. Dusty Burkhart eighth. Cole Spalding ninth. Andy Brigante rounding out our top 10. Robert Emerald in 11th. Daniel Holloway dropped back to 12th. Michael Pratt 13th. Russ Hancock 14th. Anthony English in 15th. Mark Mann, we just talked to, in 16th. Rick C. Brent 17th. Ash Regner 18th. Andrew Schroeder 19th. Sean Stevens 20th. Bubba Winningham 21st. Dana Osborne 22nd. David Overstreet 23rd. And Adam Kilday 24th. Again, John, I hate to hear that it was a power outage, and Brandon's like, I will always do that. The green flag's back out, folks. Everybody is on the lap. Heddle seemed to get a pretty good start that time. Yep, Paul Servant is our leader. Alex Gibbons is outside. Paul's got the number, looks like the number 62 of Les Levy right behind him. Len McNeese. That outside spot, number 4 in the 4th spot. Douglas Johnson dropped down to that inside line inside of Michael Allen. And that's our top 6 right now. Everybody else looks like they kind of fallen back into a single file line back here towards the back. Yeah, we got a few side by side back here with 61, Ash Ragnar, 27 of Sean Stevens, 66 Bubba Winningham, 48 of Andrew Schroeder, and the 8 of Dana Osborne. Of course, it looks like Adam Kilday is back here just being Adam. He has led a lap, so back up to the front. Paul Servant still with the lead. He's led 7 laps. Alex Giffen is looking for his first lap led. Les Levy has led 20 laps. And Len McNeese has led 1. So Alex is really trying to get that lap led, but Paul and Les is not going to make it easy for him. Guys, we were at lap 59, coming up on lap 60 here of 80. 21 to go right now, so going to see who's going to make this a short run and take fuel, or who's going to try to stretch it out. Now, some of these guys may be trying to get as many laps as they can, trying to save fuel, but John and Luke, you might correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they can make it to the end of the race on what fuel they had. Most of them been out here 3 or 4 laps, so I just don't think they got enough fuel to make it even save it. I don't know if they could save it. But correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Alex Giffen did get a lap led, so he does have a lap. He'll get I believe they do bonus point for a lap led, so he will get that point. Oh, Alex down there on the apron. Be careful. Almost a little bit sideways of lose, but Michael Allen is trying to make a run on the outside with no help. Dana Osborne dives it down there, and they kind of left Michael out hanging out to dry. He's got to be careful coming off that wall. Ooh, he drops it down in front of Andy Brigante. Made Andy slow up just a little bit, but still in the draft with everybody. Yeah, appreciate everybody watching. 13 out there watching, 6 likes. Good racing so far. Looking back here towards the back, everybody is just kind of lined up in a single file, really not forcing anything, trying to push too hard, just stay in the draft and keep up. Adam Kilday is a lap down, only car a lap down that is still in the race. Get back up here to the front because we are still side by side battling for the lead. Paul Servant, Les Levy. Ooh, Alex Giffen and Paul Servant save it. And we're going to have another caution here, guys. We kind of caught that live there, so we'll go back and take a look and see what kind of transpired on that. We're going to get on Paul. Where'd he go? There he is. Get on a chase view here. You see Paul kind of got down there on that apron. Ooh, looked like maybe a bad push as well, or got into by Douglas Johnson. You see the 99 did come down, got into his front. That's what kind of started all of it. It was contact. There was no net code. The 99 was coming down, was not clear. And guys, this is just from what I'm seeing, so this is my opinion. The admins will take a look at all of that. Doug Johnson didn't have nowhere to go. Got right into that right rear bumper of Paul, which then got him a little more loose. Paul was trying to save it and couldn't. Got right up and had it 3 wide. 20 and Bob. Ooh, the 49 Cole Spalding went for a pretty good ride there. Dusty Burkhart looks like he got some rear end damage as well from that. Ooh, the 45 Michael Pratt trying to shut her down. Got her shut down. Oh, no, Daniel Holloway involved. Daniel Holloway got tagged. Oh, Bubba had it locked down. Let's see what happened. Of course, he was... Oh, the 77. That is 77 of Robert Amaral. Got into, turned him. Got Daniel sideways. 77 up into Bubba Winningham. Of course, Daniel come back up. Bubba nowhere to go. Locks it down. Anthony English. Well, so much for Anthony's lucky rabbit foot. He got involved in that one. Don't look like he got a whole lot of damage, but, well, there we go, folks. That is another caution. So that's caution number 5 that we've got. No, fuel probably won't be an issue now. We've got five cautions for 10 laps, 16 laps to go. So, and look who is out front. Mr. Anthony English has taken over the lead on that caution, so that's going to put him up front. He has actually led 5 laps tonight with 16 to go, so we're gonna be winding it down here pretty soon, folks. As you see, the lights on the pace car did go out. That's going to put Anthony English, Rick Seabranch, Andrew Schroeder, Mark Mann, Lynn McNeese, Dusty Burkhardt, Les Levy, Sean Stevens, Dana Osborne, and Alex Giffen are top 10 at the moment. 15 to go. Got me a fresh cup of coffee to finish out the race, and should be pretty good. Again, I do appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. So do these guys, the drivers. They go back and watch. Some of them do watch during the race. We have lost another driver. Michael Allen has taken it behind the wall. Unfortunately, he has used both of his battery pairs, so he is done for the night. Still anybody's race. Everybody is on the lead lap right now. Anthony English again up front. Coming out of turn number 4, the pace car will dive off down to the safety of pit road. Haven't seen Matt Wagner tonight. Usually he is here. He's usually up in here. Brian Odell out there in chat. Brian, that's okay. You're late. It's all right. Still got 15 to go here. 14 at the line. You see the pace car dives off down to the safety pit road. Geico restart zone. Will be on green flag. Green flag is out there on the loud pedals. Here we go, folks. 14 to go. Anthony English, Rick Seabrands, Mark Mann, Andrew Schroeder, Lynn McNeese, Les Levy, all right there together. Dana Osborne closing that gap as well. See Alex Giffen, he is trying to close that gap between him and the 62 of Les Levy. There's Mr. Matt Wagner. I figured he'd be in here in just a minute. Matt, how you doing, buddy? Oh, crap. Man, we had some good racing tonight. We've only had a handful of cautions, 5 cautions, 10 laps. It's been really good, patient racing tonight.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Usually at Daytona, you have every lane that people use. I'm seeing the usual suspects up toward the front. You know, the pay window is open, and of course I see that 4 car. Man, I told you, I dictate him the closer for a reason.
And he, you know, he did start back. He started at 20th. We had 25 cars to start. We've lost 2 drivers. Michael Allen took his behind the wall about 5 laps ago. John Guerrera had a power outage, so we lost him. Unfortunately, I hate to hear that. But like I said, it's been real good racing. Now we're starting to get 3 wide back here. These guys are trying to make a move. That's Adam Kilday and Paul Servant. They're on that outside line up by that wall.
Yep, I told you it's going to happen sometime, but if you want to win this race, help me.
Oh, here we go. We're wrecking again.
Oh boy, here we go.
Collected several drivers.
Oh, Adam Kilday's in it too.
Yep, Adam Kilday, Paul Servant. I see somebody's tire rolling off down to the
Oh God!
grass.
Wow, look at that tire go.
Let's see if we can go back and see exactly what happened here, Matt. Get a rewind here real quick. Looked like it happened up towards Adam. Let me see. Let me get on Adam here.
Got that black car in the 4th car in the middle. I'm trying to make out who that was.
That happened up there with Schroeder.
I think it was Dana Osborne and all them.
Well, it started right here with Andrew Schroeder.
Oh no! Did he hit the apron?
Let's see if we can't see. Looked like he kind of came up. Looked like Lynn kind of came down.
Yep, and he got into his right rear, and you know what's going to happen after that.
Looky there. It was net code. I think they would have touched either way.
Pretty close. But as you go down, right, there's nothing you can do, man, net code. It's going to happen.
No.
But so what I'm looking at here is I totally agree with you, Steven. I think contact was still going to ensue no matter what. But once you make contact with that right rear, it's going to launch that car up the track and his nose right into the wall. And as you see the end result, lots of wrecked race cars. And that's pretty unfortunate for Adam Kilday there, running the outside line there. And last week's winner, Paul Servant, that sets really tough break.
Yeah, I don't know whose wheel that was, but whoever wheel that was, it decided it wanted to go down onto the grass. So, unfortunately, our pole sitter was involved in that as well. So, that was the 27 car. That was his wheel. That was his left front wheel is gone. Well, that was 27 of Sean Stevens. Well, 10 to go, Matt. Fuel's not going to be an issue now. After that last little incident before this, everybody had enough to make it. Looks like some of them, Anthony's been out here. Anthony, Rick, and Mark has been out 14 laps. I'm thinking they're getting about 22 to 23 laps on a tank of gas. Roughly.
Excuse me, sorry. Glad you didn't hear that. I'm sneezing like mad over here.
Oh, Lord. You ain't coming down with that stuff that Joshua has.
No. Well, he's contagious as is anyway. Josh, I love you, man, but I got to give you a hard time when you can't speak, brother.
He joined me here for just a little bit before the race started. He definitely sounded better. He started to sound more like the old Josh, but he's still not 100%.
Yeah. Gotta give him a hard time. That's right.
Oh, absolutely. Well, as Brian likes to say, we're in our final countdown. 10 to go. We actually 9 to go coming up to the line here. The pace lights are still on. They should be going off. Yep, there goes the pace light. So one more lap of pacing and then they'll go back green flag. Every Grover out there, you picked a fine time to leave me, loose wheel.
Yeah, I saw that wheel out there. I don't know who it was.
That was actually the right front of Sean Stevens. kind of looking to see. I think everybody is still on the lead lap, Matt, so not going to see much of an issue there. These guys, you know, 9 to go. They're going to be pushing pretty hard these last 9 laps to see about getting up to the front.
Yep, they're going to leave it up. Well, hopefully clean and green until the end. But, like I said, these guys are going to push and push the issue.
Yeah, and stick around after the race. I'll show you the replay of my win the other night.
Oh, I'll have to take a look. It's, like I said, I congratulate you. I know you're pretty proud of that one. And when you get your first one, it stays up there.
Yeah.
When I got mine for finally a Super Speedway, but it wasn't. I had my buddy old Rick Sanchez help me to that victory, and Adam Kilday was there to witness it, and I was kind of really proud of that one.
Well, it was just a little more special to me because that was my first iRacing win as well.
No kidding.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Well, guess what? I'm looking at that 3-car of Paul Schmott. He wants to go back to back.
He didn't win last week. Adam Kilday won it last week.
Are you sure?
I believe so. I'll have to look at it again. As we got back to green flag, we are 8 to go. Anthony English on that loud pedal. Our top 5 right now, Anthony English, Rick C. Brands, Mark Mann, Paul Servant, David Overstreet, which David was, Joshua's picked tonight. He's going to have a tough time getting around those guys up front, though. But, you know, like, anything can happen. And it's not how many laps you led, as we always say, it's who's leading at the end.
Well, that is true. That is very true. And I am correct in my assumption.
Did he? I'll have to. I'm glad you're up on it because I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
Oh my God. You be all right.
Yeah, well, I was going off of Sim Hub and last week's results, and it showed Adam up that won. So
there it is. Started P2, finished P1. But right now, Paul Spot is pushing that 4-car for all it's worth right now. Just to keep it ahead. It's still 2x2, a little bit, you say a little bit, just 3 wide back there. That 8-car of Dana Osborne is 3 wide, has no one to go with, so he would just be, oh wait, I thought it looked like a 69 was going to go with him, but right now he's the lone soldier up there.
we're looking right now at the nose of Paul Servant, how close he is. Man, that was a big move right there. Anthony English jumped up to that high line. Going to allow Mark Mann to get established on that low line, but he's got Cole Spalding right behind him. 6 to go.
It's good to see some names up there we don't really get to talk about. Look at all 3 of them pushing. I'm surprised that Rick Seacrans did not jump to the inside line. He did have room there, but look out there, Steven. That 3rd lane is forming on the outside there. That 5th score of Todd Mays and an 8-car of... Oh, we got a wreck!
No. Oh. We caught that right there. That looked like maybe a bad push. We're going to catch a rewind here real quick, folks, and see exactly what happened on that.
Oh, a 3-car. I think I might have given the commentator's curse because he went upside down.
Uh-oh. Let's see if we can... Oh, right there. Yeah, looked like just a...
That was almost the whole entire field. I am not joking.
That looked like just a bad... I don't know. It actually looked like a pretty square push, Matt. Let me get...
Are you talking about the the 4-car of Rick Seabrand's pushing the 44?
Yeah,
All
pushing
right,
Anthony English.
all right. So basically, if you look back at if we look our show reviewers at home, if you could focus on Paul Servant, he is pushing the 4-car of Rick Seabrand's. With these Xfinity cars, you cannot push on push people.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, that is pretty much you're going to pretty much over push the 41 with these cars, and of course, it's going to go for a ride.
That's exactly what happened. Good catch. I thought it might have just been a bad push, but we're going to look back here, get a little bit of wider view, and we'll see what else transpired. Oh, man. Back here.
Hey, like I said yesterday, remember I told you stole my line? It's best to say who wasn't involved in that.
Right.
I think only very few drivers snuck through that. God, who was that on the bottom? Was that It's Daniel Holloway. He got away almost clean. Like he barely touched his front nose, and I'm seeing no damage on that 21 car.
No, he was able to get it down onto the apron and kind of onto the grass.
And
he was
Todd Mays, his car is completely destroyed.
Oh, he did get in the back of Andrew Schroeder a little bit. Todd May. Oh, yeah, Todd right there up into the wall hard. Ooh, Paul Servant up into the catch pit. That was you. You called that. That was on you, Matt.
Hey, don't put that on me. Hey, I'm just speaking the truth here, brother. I just call it like I see it.
Of course, Alex Gibbon out here in our garage chatter said, sorry, Paul Servant, as I support your sponsor, and he's got a Pepsi and a bag of Oreos right in front of him.
More like I need the...
Luke said driving into the trial is the worst place to push as well.
That is true.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, buddy. Like I said, I don't know, Matt. It almost just doesn't feel real. You know what I mean?
What you talking about?
My win.
Oh,
you know,
you'll be fine.
No, I mean,
but I will say this. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Once you get one, all right, more will come to follow. If you're a good enough driver to, I guess you would say, be good at what you do, wins will continue to follow. If you give up on it, then you won't get it. But if there comes to a point in time where you struggle, there will be times where you struggle. Oh yeah, you get that second win. But it'll come. Trust me. Once you get one, more will soon to follow. I guarantee you.
Well, I will tell you this, Mrs. Claus, a.k.a. my wife, let me pull the trigger on something yesterday.
Oh, no. Are you getting a new wheel?
No, I already got a Moza R9. I'm actually getting a whole new PC set up.
Really?
Yep.
Congratulations, sir.
Yep, upgrading. I've got this old one that I'm going to use for broadcasting and everything, and then the new one is going to specifically or strictly be for iRacing and my flight sim.
That's a smart way to do it.
So, brand new, up to the date, running, going to be, you know, it's got everything. I mean, i9 processor. I will eventually upgrade the RAM to add more RAM to it, but it comes with 32 gig of RAM. Running a 4070 Super. So good graphics card. So I'm hoping that solves the problem I've been feeling like I don't have, like the responsiveness that I have when I'm turning my wheel with this system. I'm hoping that kind of smooths that out and makes it a little bit more responsive, if that makes sense.
Kind of do. I wonder if Daniel has.
No, this is his first race back in a while. He says he's been out for a while, family stuff. Well, pace car has dove off down to the safety of pit road. Todd Mays, Daniel Holloway, Anthony English, our top three right now coming in the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out. Anthony has given Todd a heck of a push to start. Of course, you know, Daniel Holloway is no stranger to super speedway racing. You know, he is a veteran of iRacing and the super speedway, but he's got Dusty Burkhardt right behind him. But look who's in tow of Anthony right now, Matt.
Oh boy.
And he closed that gap quick. Did you see that?
Do I need to say anything more about it?
Nope. The closer, that's all we can say.
Yeah, I nicknamed him Threat for a reason.
And it's definitely a good one. Oh, Andy Brigante a little bit high there on that outside line. 3 wide coming up here. Bubba Winningham trying to get up into the mix. Ooh, man, look at that movement. I don't know if Todd is throwing some blocks out there, but he's still out front. Got Anthony right behind him. Daniel all the way to the outside of Anthony. But we are 1 to go. White flag is out. So whatever happens now, folks, is going to happen as we're coming down to the wire.
I'm kind of looking up there and doing the move I was waiting for.
Oh.
Slide right up in front of the 21.
Yeah, and Todd tried to go up there with him, but look who's right behind the 54, Todd Mays. Going to try to push him back up towards the front. Oh, there's Anthony dropping down to that bottom line again. We're coming around turns 3 and 4, coming to the final, coming up to the finish here, guys.
Oh,
who's it going to be?
21's got momentum.
Looks like Anthony is going to win this one. Wow, what a finish. Good finish, too. Good, clean racing out there at the last. Looked like a little bit of blocking going on, but for the most part, these guys just good, solid racing. Oh, come on. Got to get back here. We'll get to the finish line here, folks. Get a look at this again. You see Anthony English, Todd Mays, Daniel Holloway. Going to be our top 3 right there. Let's see if I got... Yeah, I did have a photo finish, but really no need for that. But there's your top 3. Anthony English in our top spot. Daniel Holloway at second. Todd Mays third. Well, hang tight, folks. We're going to get our top 3 up here for our post-race interview. We will be right back. Well, folks, we have caught up with our top 3 tonight. We're going to start with our 3rd place finisher tonight. Get him up here in the booth, Mr. Todd Mays. Dude, awesome job tonight. I mean, you started in the top 10, but good, clean racing right there at the end to finish in that P3 spot. Man, talk about it tonight. How did it feel to you out there?
It was good. The cars, you couldn't do much hard pushing like you'd like to move the line, but you just had to kind of ease it through there. But this is, these super speedways is you take what the track will give you. Don't try to tush hog your way through, or you're just going to end up tore up and finishing in the back 20.
Yeah, I noticed there that last caution. You had what you were kind of talking about. There was 3 cars. The 44 of Anthony, and then I think it was the 4 of Rick, and I don't know who the third car was, but you push and the pusher don't work on these tracks, and especially
No,
in these cars.
it don't. And that one caution, right before that caution, I had Dana behind me, and we had a heck of a run on the outside. And I don't know what happened on the bottom because it was carnage down there, but he was giving me a good push, and we moved to the front in a hurry, and it pushed me through the accident, so that helped me a lot right there. I appreciate Dana for pushing me there.
Well, all these guys, all you guys out here, good group of guys. It's good hard racing when it comes down to the wire, but if somebody needs help, everybody seems to, want to help and try to get people up to the front. But man, awesome job tonight. Like I said, good congratulations on your P3. I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give?
I'd just like to thank the guys again, David, for doing this, and you guys, y'all do a fantastic job up there announcing this race. I thought I was going to be able to hold Anthony off. I got a pretty decent block on him there on the next to last lap, but he still got his move in. So congratulations to Anthony on a good move and winning the race. And I'm satisfied with third, and I'd just like to thank y'all for letting me be a part of it.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate. And, we got Atlanta next week. Any thoughts on Atlanta?
Oh, it's white knuckle Atlanta. So that's my thought on Atlanta. Just hold it tight and hold on.
All right, buddy. Well, we're going to let you go. And, man, go celebrate.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Well, that's going to bring us up here to our second place finisher tonight, Mr. Daniel Holloway. Got to talk to you a little bit during a caution, man. You said you was going to come out here and just have some fun, but P2, not a bad night.
I did not expect that. I was just coming in here. I figure I'll be, back in a pack tonight, get wrecked out and stuff. But I think I had the horseshoe tonight because there's 3 wrecks that I was not involved in all the way around me. So, so close to come back and steal a win.
You were right there. I mean, Anthony only got you by looking at it by about a half a car length. But, man, let's talk about that last caution. You dove down towards the infield there. You did get on the grass a little bit, but looked like you might have got a little bit of damage on the front end. Did that affect you any, or was you able to get that fixed pretty quick?
I was dealing with the one wreck the previously that I got spun by 77 when they were wrecking in front of us. I had 2 minutes of optional, and I almost had that fixed with that big wreck that we just had in this last caution and sitting third. And I'm like, these other 2 guys in front of me had to pick because they had damage. So I'm like, I had fast repair. I used it because I had a feeling at the start the car was slow to get going. So if I didn't do that, I don't think I would have had a chance. So I rolled the dice and got a fast repair and came out, starting second and didn't lose any position in a clean car and hard fought with Anthony and them.
Well, definitely good to have you back out on the track again. Like I said earlier, it's been a long time since we've seen you, Daniel. But, man, good to have you back out here racing again. And, are you going to make it next week? We're going to be at Atlanta next week.
I do believe so. I think should be a routine now. But I don't know, anything happens. Christmas is right around the corner and stuff like that. So, but, right, like I said, this season, if I miss a few races, I do. This is just going to be a fun season. I'm not going to go for points. I might steal some wins here and there or try to. And you never know. If I make the playoffs, then I'll hit it hard. But this season, just chilling, relaxing.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to turn the mic over to you real quick. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
Shout out to CFM with this league, with Davo and all them. Everybody out there watching. Maxspeed watching, gonna watch this race here, and Rick, Mark, Anthony, playing catch up, old times with those guys, talk wise. But next week I'll be in Paul and Dana's room with the old Canishack boys again in some spice things up there. So, but other than that, what a way to start the season with coming back from this race.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, brother. We're not going to keep you any longer. Go celebrate your P2, and we'll see you next week at Atlanta.
Catch you guys later. Thanks.
All right. All right. Well, that's going to bring us back up to our race winner tonight. Oh, man. What a race. Anthony English. Man.
Yeah.
What can you say, dude? That you had to use every single one of those Lucky Rabbit's feet that you had in your pocket tonight.
I used them all. I won't have any rep for the rest of the season now.
Well, let's talk about that last little incident real quick before we get into the nitty gritty. I mean, you had 3 cars. It was you. I think Rick was behind you, and I believe it was Paul. I'm not exactly sure, but it looked like the push of the pusher, and it kind of got everybody a little bit out of whack there. What'd you feel?
Well, I was just talking to Todd about this in the other channel, and it's like Rick was already leaning on me. So it's like when Paul gave him that shot, it's like it sent a shockwave through Rick's car, and I ended up with it all. And when it ended up, like when it happened, it literally just put me instantly sideways in front of the whole field, and from there it was just a whole lot of smoke and flying car parts everywhere.
Well, and that's the disadvantage of these cars. I mean, the bump draft on these things are horrible. Hopefully that they kind of fix that, because I think these cars are a lot more stable under pushing than the next gen cars, in my opinion, before the update happened.
They were definitely before the update happened. Now you're almost better off aero pushing, leaning on them. It seems like if you hit too hard, especially if you hit too hard, too far off center, it just ends up getting the guy wiggly in front of you, and you actually lose more speed. So it's almost better off to just get right on them, aero push through the corners as best you can, and then when you get on the straights, just try to lean into them. Don't hit them, and it kind of keeps you a good run. Like I was telling Todd, if I didn't get clear in the second lane, I don't think they would have beat Todd to the line, because I was doing a damn good job pushing him, and I don't think I would have got too hot to be able to push him all the way across. I think he would have won that if I didn't get clear.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were and there was some blocking going on a little bit there, but, that's all part of good, clean racing, really. But let's talk about the track temps for a minute. I know when we first started, track temps were a little high. They were 120, I think 128, almost 130. But as we transitioned over to the evening, the track temps started dropping. Did you guys, as a driver, did you feel the change in the track temps in the cars?
You could, for sure. I mean, in the early part of the run, it was definitely a little loose if you were running against the wall. Like if you put too much wheel in it when you're going in the corner, running in that third lane, you could feel it, want to step out a little bit. And then if you even remotely touch the apron, it was just hot enough to make it slick to where it wasn't a smooth, normal, quick catch you'd get if you did it when it was like 70, 80 degree track temp or whatever. But as the race went on, it did get cooler, because it went to nighttime and all that jazz. So we ended up getting a lot of the grip back, and I needed all that grip I could get, because after that wreck, I didn't take tires. I only used my fast repair to get back out for track position. So my tires were shot from that wreck before.
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the one shot Dan gave me and the shot that Todd gave me, it both kind of set me sideways, and that's still due to the fact that the tires were so warm, or the tires were so worn, and it wasn't super hot, but it's still, the track still goes through a transition phase, even as the track temp says that it's cooling down, So it was, I was actually honestly lucky to finish that race.
Well, also, pit roads are always a little tricky when the track temperatures, fluctuate like that. We did have a couple green flag pit stops, or at least one that I know of, and that plays a factor as well. I mean, did you have any Was you able to get it shut down? Was you see anybody having issues? Because I personally didn't, but did that affect you any at all?
Well, you just when it's that warm, it's hard to get them to slow down anyways. Like even trying to miss the wrecks and stuff that were going on through the race. I mean, to truly get woe down to feel safe, it was almost impossible to do. So, like when we ended up doing the green flag pit stop earlier, I mean, our group, we went in very gingerly. Like we didn't try to overshoot it. We weren't trying to set land speed records and get in and get out or whatever. You know, we all went in pretty ginger, and even going in gingerly, I barely got it to 60 at the line, and I was sliding a little bit. You know, and you don't want to slide as much as you can just because the track temp's hot. It eats away at the tires when you slide down, and it just gives you an ill handling race car later on.
Right. Well, man, awesome job tonight. I mean, you just started up on the, outside pole, so, but you kind of fell back. I think you just seen something you didn't like, fell back to the back, and just ran your race. But awesome job. Congratulations on the victory tonight. And, we got Atlanta next week. Any ideas? I'm sure you got a plan for that, but I know you don't want to get into details, but got something for them for Atlanta?
Yeah, I want to win another one. I absolutely love Atlanta, Steven. Like it's ever since it's come out. I mean, I know a lot of people are in like a love-hate relationship with that track, but like me and Rick, we absolutely love that track. It's probably one of the funnest that I think that we do now, and I wish more leagues would actually implement it into their schedule. But it's definitely a really fun track. When you know how to run it and you know how everything usually works out, with it, you can usually almost always have a decent race as long as you have some track position. And it's usually a little bit more of a track position race and stuff. So it's going to be more about, trying to stay up front that race instead of doing the go to the back to the front thing like we did tonight.
Well, and Atlanta does use tires a little bit more than, Daytona or Talladega. So kind of got to watch out for that as well.
Oh yeah, mandatory 4 tires every time you pit.
Yeah. Well, that's me.
I don't care how much fuel you're taking.
Hey, that's me anytime now. I did that. I changed a right side one time, and it just messed me up. I said never again. Every time I take tires, I take 4. Doesn't matter. But that's just my strategy. So, but awesome job tonight, brother. Congratulations. I'm gonna turn the mic over to you. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give?
Oh, well, thank you much. And first off, big shout out to you, Steven. You're doing great with the broadcast this season. I can't say any better words for you than what a lot of people are already saying. You've been doing an awesome job, so we really appreciate you being up there doing what you're doing for all of us this series, this season in NSRA. Or oh my God, I said NSRA. Checkered Flag Motorsports. Oh man, I still got to get used to that a little bit. All the admins that do what they do, David, Len, Les, I think Russ, and there's another one I'm forgetting. Yeah, well, they do a phenomenal job on what they're doing with everything now, and it's been absolutely a blast racing on Sundays here with everybody. So big, huge shout out and thank you to them. Big shout out to Buttkicker. They do a lot of things for a lot of leagues, and without them, a lot of us wouldn't have these nice fancy little butt kickers and stuff like that they've been so generously, helping the leagues with and stuff like that and all that. So big shout out to them. And then my family, friends, my beautiful girlfriend, and my 5-year-old son, Oren, who was actually sitting by me watching me win tonight, which was pretty special.
Well, that's awesome. And, man, congratulations. Go celebrate with your family. I will see you Monday night at OP premiere. Hopefully,
yes, sir.
After me getting my lucky victory Wednesday night, hopefully I can do that Monday night. We'll see.
Yeah, congrats again on that. That was so awesome for you on Wednesday, man.
Dude,
that was awesome.
I'm still. That's what I told Matt a while ago and told Joshua earlier. It just don't seem like it's real, because that was not only my first OP win, but it was my first iRacing win. Period. So
no,
it was pretty special.
You did great, man, and you definitely deserved it. So great job on that. Hopefully, we see you in there more because now you're in the Wednesday playoffs. So
yep,
I get a chance to go after a chip.
we'll see what happens. So
well, we wish you the best, that's for sure.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate, and we will see you Monday, but we also see you next week at Atlanta.
All right, thank you, Steven. You guys have a great one.
All right, see you, buddy. All right, we'll get him moved back down here. Oh, we already got him. All right, so, well, Matt, that's going to bring us to the end here. But we're going to show the results pending any admin stuff. And let me get some stuff taken off here. Of course, Anthony English winning the race tonight. They led 14 laps. Welcome back to Daniel Holiday, grabbing that P2 spot. Todd Mays right there with them. Good battle at the end, Matt, for the top three guys. Definitely good, clean, hard racing to finish out the tonight's race, if I could talk. Man. But, Todd picking up that P3 spot. Dusty Burkhart coming in fourth. Rick Seabrand's fifth. Bubba Winningham getting that sixth place spot. Another top 10 for Bubba tonight. Robert Amaral coming in seventh. Sean Stevens there in the 27 machine coming in eighth. Andy Brigante ninth. Lynn McNeese rounding out our top 10. We'll toggle over here at 11th place. Adam Kilday. Rough night for Adam. Gotten into several incidents, but was able to pull out an 11th place finish tonight. Alex Giffen in 12th. Les Levy 13th. Mark Mann was up front there for a little while. Started in the back. Came in 14th. Ash Regner 15th. Michael Pratt 16th. Russ Headcock 17th. Paul Servano, last week's winner, according to what I'm seeing now. Coming in 18th, Dana Osborne 19th. Cole Spaulding coming in 20th. Andrew Schroeder 21st. David Overstreet had a chance to be up front. I think he got involved in that big wreck there at the end, coming in 22nd. Doug Johnson 23rd. Michael Allen finishing 24th. And unfortunately, power outage got Mr. John Guerrera. He's coming in 25th spot. Well, guys, that is going to do it for us tonight. Checker Flag Motorsports Speedway Monkeys, sponsored by Buttkicker. Special shout out to Luke Gray for sponsoring tonight's race. And shout out to you, Matt, for coming in to help me finish out the broadcast. Man, I really appreciate you, buddy. It always helps having an extra pair of eyes.
Yeah, it truly does. You like that pair of eyes, don't you?
Yeah, it's nice to have them. I mean, I'm already wearing glasses, so I've got 4 pair according to some people, but or 2 pair of eyes. But
are you sure you good up there?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's late. I'm tired. I got to work tomorrow, so. But no, seriously though, and I do appreciate you coming in. It's always fun to visit with you and joke around with you, Matt.
Oh, it's all good.
It's all softy, but. Appreciate everybody out there in chat. Sports Crazy Boy, Brian Odell, Luke Gray. Tonight's sponsor out there, Everett Grover, coming in there for a little while. Brandon Callis up there in chat. John Guerrero dropping in after his power outage. Joshua Medlock was out there. Brendan Kennedy, Mara Clark. My nephew Dylan out there in chat for a little bit. But, appreciate everybody showing up and not only supporting MaxspeedTV, Matt, but these drivers, they go back and they see the live chat, they see the interaction with the fans, and that's always something the drivers enjoy watching and seeing.
Yeah, I do enjoy some of the broadcasts. Like I said, I do pop in from time to time and see how everybody's doing. And what a nice little. I was told that Daniel has raced here before, but the old NRA, the old
yeah, he did run the old league.
Yeah.
But he has. I talked to him during the race, and he's got a kid that started high school playing sports, and
yeah,
he's been away for a little while.
Yeah,
so
you do what you got to do. Life.
Oh, absolutely.
Life is 100% first.
Absolutely. So, but big shout out to everybody again out there that joined in and watched the race tonight. Shout out to all these drivers, and again, congratulations to our winner tonight, Mr. Adam Kilday. So we got Atlanta next week. And
Oh,
then,
boy.
Yep, and then we will have a couple of weeks off for Christmas and New Year's, and then we'll be back in January. So, folks, stick around, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the season.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
But,
By the way, only 17 more days to Christmas. There.
I know it. It don't seem real.
Yeah, well, it is.
It
It's
is.
real.
So, but again, folks, that's going to do it for us tonight here on Maxspeed TV. Me and Matt. We'll hopefully be back next week. Matt, hopefully you'll be able to join me again next week. But
I'll probably see you maybe from start to finish next week.
Well, that would be fine with me too, brother. You just come on.
All right, man.
May even have Joshua up here next week if he's feeling better.
No. Don't need him in here.
Hey, he's the owner, so if he wants to come in here, I can't stop him.
I know, but if he's in here, you know I'm going to give him a hard time.
Oh,
you know
we
that.
both will.
Mr. Medlock. So, if you're out there, my friend, no, but all seriousness, Josh, get well soon, brother. I know you're feeling awful. Hopefully, in the next couple of days, things will start to perk up and you'll be back 100%. And I'll be looking forward to your guys' broadcast next Saturday.
Yep, I will be there next Saturday. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully by mid next week I'll have my new simulator rig, my simulator computer, and be a little more competitive. We'll see. But well, Matt, that's going to do it for us tonight, and folks. We appreciate everybody joining in. We're going to call it a night here on Maxspeed TV. So thanks for joining in. Be safe and have a good night.